Bonjour mes élèves, and today we are going to see about the lesson 4, that is grammar part 3. And before that we will recall once our previous video contents. First one is les articles partitifs, that is partitive article. So it is used for the uncountable noun, and with the preposition the plus definite article is the formation for the partitive article. And what are the definite article? Le, la, le, l'apostrophe, and it becomes du. It is used for the masculine singular, and della it is used for the feminine singular, and they it is used for the masculine and feminine plural. And the l'apostrophe, if the noun begins with vowel, we can use the l'apostrophe. And the meaning of these four is some. And second content is a qualifying adjective, that is les adjective qualificatif. It means qualifying adjective. And adjective, it's a word and that modify the nouns by describing in some way, like shape, size, color of the person or of the things also. And third one is traduce la phrase en anglais, so translate the sentence in English. So this is all about our previous video contents. Let us move to the today's video content is le futur proche, that is near to the future. And next le pronom a, that is a pronoun en, it means it or of. And next le négation, that is a negation only. And first content is le futur, that is a future. So French verb tenses are used to express the future actions, and there are two types of futur. One is le futur simple, that is simple future, and another one is le futur proche, that is a near future. And today we are going to see about this thing only, le futur proche. See the first one, le futur proche, that is near to the future. So what is the definition for the futur proche? Le futur proche, also known as le futur composé, and it is used to talk about the action in the near future, and it corresponds to the English structure is going to plus infinitive verb. What is meant by infinitive? A verb without conjugation is called infinitive verb, and emphasis that all is already an intention behind the action. So this is the definition for the future proche. It's talk about something that is going to happen soon. So that is the definition for future proche. And what is the formation? Aller verb, and it's followed by an infinitive verb. So that is the formation for future proche that we will see in the next slide. And see the example for the future proche. Je vais aller au cinéma. So I am going to the cinema, and this is way, it's a aller verb conjugation, and aller it's a infinitive due verb. So this thing it refers to what? Near to the future. And see the next example, it's for the negative sentence when it is used in ne before the aller verb conjugation and pas after the aller verb conjugation. See, je ne vais pas aller au cinéma. So I am not going to the cinema. So this is the negative sentence. So what is meant by future proche? That is a near future, and definition is to talk about something that is going to happen soon. And the formation aller verb, it's followed by the infinitive verb, and the negative ne it is used before the aller verb, and pas it is used after the aller verb. And see the formation aller verb means what? To go. And infinitive means what? A verb without conjugation is called what? Infinitive due verb. And see the conjugation for aller verb. Je vais, it means I am going to. Tu vas, you are going to. Il va, he is going to. Elle va, she is going to. And nous allons, we are going to. Vous allez, you are going to. And ils vont, they are going to. Elles vont, they are going to. So this verb which is based on the third group, that is irregular group. And these are the infinitive verbs. Some examples. One is jouer, it means to play. And parler, it means to speak. And manger, to eat. And lire, to read. and dormir, to sleep. For all the three groups, you have to use these same follows only. So first one is alle verb conjugation plus infinitive verb. That is first group is what? ER group. And second also IR. So alle verb plus infinitive verb and RE. See alle verb plus infinitive. For all the three groups you can use the same pattern only. And see some example for the future proche. So je vais manger. Here vais it's a alle verb conjugation and manger it's a infinitive verb. It means to eat. So I am going to eat. And second one is tu vas danser. So you are going to dance. And il va dormir. So he is going to sleep. Nous allons étudier. We are going to study. And vous allez chanter. You guys are going to sing. And ils vont travailler, and he is going to work. And here the verb is what? Alle verb conjugation for je, and manger it's an infinitive verb. And here alle verb conjugation for tu, and the verb is danser. And here alle verb conjugation for il, and the verb is dormir. And here alle verb conjugation for nous, and the infinitive verb is what? Étudier, it means to study. And here alle verb conjugation for vous, and the verb is chanter. And it's a alle verb conjugation for il plural, that is masculine plural. And the infinitive verb is what? Travailler, it means to work. And this is the formation. This is alle verb plus infinitive du verb. Move to the exercise, and you have two exercises which is based on your future proche content. Mettez la phrase souvent au futur proche. So put the verb in the future proche, that is near future. So first one is je prends du café. So I take some coffee. So when you change into the future proche, je vais prendre du café. So here prendre verb, it's conjugated verb. So when you change into the infinitive verb, it's called prendre. So here alle verb conjugation. So je vais prendre du café. So I am going to take a coffee. And next one is elle mange des cerises. Here the verb is what? Mange. And what is the infinitive du verb? Manger. So this is the conjugation for alle verb. Elle va manger des cerises. So she is going to eat the cherries. And next, tu bois du jus de fruit. You are going to drink the fruit juice. Here the verb is what? Boire. And what is the infinitive verb for the boire? Boire. And this is the alle verb conjugation. Tu vas boire du jus de fruit. You are going to drink the fruit juice. And D1, les enfants viennent chez leur grand-mère. It means children come to their grandmother house. Here the verb is what? Vient, it's venir verb. And this is the alle verb conjugation. Les enfants vont. Here the subject is what? Les enfants. It refers to the subject is a masculine plural, that is il. So les enfants vont venir chez leur grand-mère. It means the children will come to their grandmother house. And even nous finissons le travail. We finish the work. So here the verb is what? Finissons. And what is the infinitive verb for the finissons? Finir. And nous allons finir le travail. And we are going to finish the work. So this is all about the first exercise. And move to the second one. Mettez la phrase souvent au futur proche. So put the verb in future tense, that is near future. First one is les touristes français visitent le temple. It means the French tourists visit the temple. And the verb is what? Visitons. And what is the infinitive verb for this one? Visiter. And this is the alle verb conjugation because the subject refers to that il plural. So les touristes français vont visiter le temple. So French tourists are going to visit the temple. And next one is ils prennent le métro pour aller au quai de la Seine. So they take the metro to go to the river Seine. And here the verb is what? Prennent. It's a prendre verb conjugation, and this is alle verb conjugation for il subject. And ils vont prendre le métro pour aller au quai de la Seine. It means they are going to take the metro to go to the river Seine. And next, Tu finis ton devoir. So you finish your work. Here the verb is what? Finir, and infinitive verb is what? Finir. And this is a verb conjugation. And tu vas finir ton devoir. You are going to finish your homework. And il boit un jus de citron. So he drinks the lemon juice. And here verb is boire, and infinitive verb is what? Boire. And this is a verb conjugation. And il va boire un jus de citron. And he is going to drink the lemon juice. And je mange du riz pour le déjeuner. I eat some rice for the breakfast. And here the verb manger, and this is the infinitive verb for the manger. And aller verb conjugation. Je vais manger du riz pour le déjeuner. So I am going to eat some rice for the breakfast. So this is all about your exercise, which is based on the futur proche. And move to the second content is le pronom a. That is pronoun en. It means it or of it or of them with it. So this is the meaning of the pronoun on. So see the definition for the pronoun on. On, it is used as a pronoun and it means it, of it, of them, with it, with them, some or any, it referring to the nouns. So what is the meaning of on? It's one of the pronoun and meaning it, of it or of them. And the pronoun on replace a noun expressing a quantity introduced with this article. So it replaces the article, that is two articles. What are the two articles? One is indefinite article. What are the indefinite article? A, win, they. A means what? A or an, and win means what? A or an, and they means some. And next partitive article, this we have seen in the previous video. Du, the la, the apostrophe, and they, it means some. And third one is the adverbs of quantity. Adverbs of quantity, it means like beaucoup. Beaucoup means what? A lot. So for these three things we can replace the pronoun a only. And next placing, where to be placed this pronoun a. So placing of the pronoun a is between the subject and the verb. So you have to place the in between the subject and the verb only. See the example. Je veux une pomme. So I want an apple. So you can replace this one, win poem. So the answer is what? En. En means what? Je veux. It means I want an apple. So I want it. That it refers to that apple only. So en it placed in between the subject and the verb. And next one is I'll du yogurt. So she wants some curd. It's a type of curd yogurt. And what is the answer? Elle en veut. So this en refers to what? This thing, the du yogurt. It means she wants it. And next, tu manges beaucoup de riz, and you eat a lot of rice. So instead of this beaucoup, we have to add on. That is, tu en manges beaucoup. So you eat lot of it. So this is all about the second content, that is pronoun. En means what? It's one of the pronoun. And what is the meaning of en? It and of it, of them, with it, with them, some or any, referring to the noun. And what it replaces? It replaces the three things. What are the three things? One is definite article, indefinite article, and second partitive article, and third adverbs of quantity. And where to be placed? It has to place in between the subject and the verb. Move to the exercise. Remplacez le masculine par le pronom a. It means replace the word underlined by the pronoun a. First one is je mange une orange. So it refers to the indefinite article, right? So for that, instead of une orange, you can use the pronoun a. So je mange. Why you put j apostrophe over there? Because en pronoun it begins with vowel, so that you can use j apostrophe. So je mange, it means I eats it. That eat refer to une orange. And next B, nous prenons des oignons. So we take some onions. So this we have to replace, that is nous en prenons. So we take it. And next, le matin, il boit un litre de. So it refers to the adverb of quantity. So le matin, il en boit. It means morning. He drinks it. And elle offre des fruits. She offers some fruits. So instead of this thing, we can replace the pronoun or elle en offre. So she offer it. And next one is j'achète des saris, and I buy some saris. And here j'en achète, so I buy it. So you should not write this thing, that is when you changing this pronoun you should not write again. And second one is remplacer le mot souligné par le pronom a. So replace the words underlined with the pronoun only. First one is il veut du lait. It refers to the partitive article, so you can replace il en veut, so he wants it. And next, elle achète des stylos. It refers to the partitive article, so elle en achète, so she buy it. And you prepare de la soupe, so you prepare for the some soup. And tu en prépares, and you prepare it. And vous achetez du fromage, vous en achetez, and you buy it. And next, il mange des cerises, and he eats some cherries. And il en mange, so he eat it. So this is all about the second content, that is le pronom a. Move to the third content, la négation. This we have seen already in that second lesson, I think so. And let's see the definition again. A negative sentence when phrase negative and allows us to negate a statement, express disagreement, and make contradictions or deny the occurrence of the event or action. The most common negative construction in French is ne and plus verb plus pas. So this is the negation. Negation means what? Negative sentence. It negates the statement and express disagreement, like that. And the most common negative construction is what? Ne plus pas. And ne, it is used before the verb, and pas, it is used after the verb. See the example. Je n'aime pas le café. I don't like the coffee. Here the verb is what? Aimer. Aimer means what? To like. And before the thing you have to use ne. Why I put an apostrophe over there? Because the verb begins with vowel, and pas, it is used after the verb. And some remark are there when you changing it to the negative form. See the indefinite article. What are the indefinite article? A, win, they. And for the partitive article, what are the partitive article? Du, the la, the l apostrophe, and they. For this thing, when you change into the negative form, you have to use the. See the example. J'ai des amis en France. Here they, it refers to the partitive article. So when you change into the negative form, ne, pas plus the apostrophe. The or the apostrophe. See, je it's a subject, and ne it's a negative word, and a it's a verb, and pas it's also negative verb. And this, instead of this partitive article, the apostrophe, and ami en France. I have some friends in France. And negative, I don't have friends in France. And next, il a une maison. He has a house. And here indefinite article is there. For that you can change the. So il n'a pas de maison. He doesn't have the house. And next, ils sont une voiture. So they have a car. So here indefinite article. So ils n'ont pas de voiture. So they don't have a car. And next, ils ont du temps. They have a time. And ils n'ont pas de temps. They don't have a time. And next, elle a de l'argent. So she has some money. And elle n'a pas d'argent. So she don't have the money. So this is all about the remark in negation. So when you change into the indefinite article and the partitive article, when you change into negative form, you have to use the. This you have to note. Move to the exercise. Mettez la phrase or negative. Make a sentence in the negative. First one is la fille va prendre le dîner. So this is future proche sentence. So future proche allez verb. Before that allez verb you have to use ne. After that allez verb you have to use pas. So the answer is what? La fille ne va pas prendre le dîner. The girl is not going to have a dinner. And next, mon père boit du champagne. So my father drink the champagne. And when you change it to the negative form, you have to use the, because here they used a partitive article. So the answer is mon père ne boit pas de champagne. So my father doesn't drink the champagne. And next, elle achète de l'eau minérale. Here they used a partitive article. For that you changed the apostrophe because it starts with vowel. So the answer is al nashat. Here you have to put an apostrophe because it begins with vowel. So al nashat pa the mineral. So she doesn't buy the mineral water. And next, prenom des enfants. Here also partitive article is there, so you have to change the apostrophe over there. Ne prenons pas d'enfants. So let's not take the X. And even as tu prends de la viande. So you take some meat. Here they used a partitive article. So for that you can use the. So tu ne prends pas de viande. So you don't take the meat. And move to the second one. Mettez la phrase à la forme négative. So make the sentence in the negative form. First one is je connais le jeune directeur. I know the young director. And when you change into the negative form, I don't know the young director. So you have to use ne and pas. And ne it is used before the verb. Pas it is used after the verb. So the answer, je ne connais pas le jeune directeur. So I don't know the young director. And next, il va aller en France. So he is going to France. This is a future tense, that is future prose sentence. So before that allez verb conjugation you have to use ne. After that allez verb conjugation you have to use pas. Don't get confused, okay? You have to take the first verb only. And il ne va pas aller en France. So he is not going to the France. And third one is les jeunes indiens visitent le Sacré-Cœur. It means the young Indian visit the Sacré-Cœur. And the answer is what? Les jeunes indiens ne visitent pas le Sacré-Cœur. So the young Indians do not visit the Sacré-Cœur. And next, la journée est agréable. So the day is pleasant. So here, la journée n'est pas agréable. Here also the verb begins with vowel so that you can use an apostrophe. And the day is not pleasant. And next, cette fille mange au chocolat. So it's not a, it's a chocolate mouse. So when you change it to the negative form, for that you can use the, because indefinite article is there. So the answer, say, here you have to separate this thing, ce plus n apostrophe and esc, that's a verb. So ce n'est pas des mousse au chocolat. It's not a chocolate mousse. So this is all about your negative. And this is all about our today's content. What are the today's content? One is a future proche. Future proche, it is used to talk about that is going to happen soon. And what is a formation? Allez verb plus allez verb is followed by the infinitive verb. Infinitive verb means what? A verb without conjugation is called infinitive verb. And second one is pronom personnel on. Pronom personnel on, it's a, or it's a pronoun. It means of or it with them, like that. And third one is negative. Negative means what? Negation. It is used for the negative sentence. And the construction of the negative sentence is what? Two things. One is ne and another one is pa. And ne it is used before the verb, and pa it is used after the verb. In the sentence two verbs are there. You have to take the first verb only when you change into the negative form. And one thing you have to note, that remark, indefinite article and the partitive article, when you change into the negative form you have to use the for these two article. And this is all about our today's content. I hope you all understand this video, and I'll give assessment which is based on this video and you have to do. And if you have any doubt, please refer this video again. And merci, thank you to all.